Alright, earlier I got a question. How does your father like the VG278H Asus 3D monitor? And yes, this is not mine. And basically he likes it. He likes it a lot. I'm going to give you a quick look at the stand and stuff and talk about that a little bit, because that's what I kind of notice first about something, is whether it's well made or not. Alright, so feature wise, I'm not going to talk about features much, but I'll just read them out here. 3D immersion with NVIDIA 3D Vision 2, and you do get one kit of 3D Vision 2 glasses, and then you can add another kit if you want after. You get ultra smooth action with 120 Hz refresh rate and 2 millisecond tracer free response time. You get vivid color performance with splendid video intelligence technology. You get ergonomic design for swivel, tilt angle, and height adjustments. And then you also get, in addition to all that stuff, you're also going to get extensive connectivity with HDMI 1.4, dual link DVI, D and D sub. So now we'll look at the actual physical unit itself. So it's 27-inch screen, 16 by 9. It's got a matte screen surface, which is good if you like matte. And then the bezel is gloss. So you might see some fingerprints. I left those on purpose just to demonstrate gloss. Basically, you're going to get some little scratches on it. When you wipe it, it sometimes makes those micro scratches, and you're going to get fingerprints on it if you touch it. Up here is the little 3D transmission thing, and you can tilt that, but if you do tilt it, you're going to leave finger marks on it. As far as the height, it can go down to here, and then up to here, and then for the tilt, it'll tilt downwards a few degrees, and then it'll tilt upwards that much. Along the bottom you've got your set of buttons, and they are real physical buttons. They're actually a very soft rubber, and they protrude 3 millimeters from the bottom, so you can feel those pretty well. And the menu, I can't comment much about the menu because I haven't really used it, but I think that it's decent. I've seen it being used. You get all the standard mode stuff, night mode, game mode, all that sort of stuff. As far as actual 3D performance, you get the 3D mode, and then it does a light boost or something like that. I have seen the 3D, and for some games like Tomb Raider, it's really, really good. And for some other games, it depends on the game, but the actual 3D performance of the monitor is good. And so the 3D is good. I'd say that it is good. The actual picture quality, though, it's a TN panel, and it's a 120 Hz. So usually with TN panels, you get a little bit of color and contrast quality issues, a little bit less quality than an IPS, for example. That's to be expected. That's normal with all 3D monitors. So basically the color is a little bit washed out looking, and some things I find are a little bit bright and washed out looking. The monitor itself, though, is very bright, like I said, so when you're on normal non-3D mode, there's ample brightness. As far as the quality of the stand and the amount of wobble and all that sort of stuff, well, you do get a bit, and you pretty much do get a bit with every monitor, to be honest. But it's pretty good, I'd say, overall. The base feels sort of heavy and sturdy. You get I believe it's a metal panel. Yeah, you get a metal panel here. You get the swivel, so it has that plate on the bottom that will swivel around. Around the edge is a rubber foot. It does say 3D, and it has some text all along the bottom of the thing. And I'm not too keen on that. The bottom's also gloss, but it has a good weight to it. It doesn't move around. I mean, it's on this little wooden stand, so that whole thing moves, but the monitor itself doesn't move. It feels the actual main panel part will wobble, but the base feels really sturdy and weighty. So around the back, it's a textured plastic, so it's not gloss anymore. The Asus logo is gloss. It's got the raised 3D section here. It's got the Visa mount. It's got HDMI, VGA, DVI, audio all along the bottom, as well as power, like it says in the feature list. The stand part is gloss. The base is gloss. This part is more matte. It's got a mild curve here. It's got maybe a centimeter and a half stepping, and then there's some vents in behind here, but it's kind of hidden by a shield that overhangs a bit. And then along the top here, there's another section of vents here, so it should be pretty well cooled. And so that's the back. And I would say overall, on Amazon here, it's saying $5.99 regular, which I believe it was actually like $6.40 at first with the 3D package. Now it's saying $5.49. It's on sale for $5.49. I say it's very good.